You know, the story never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend. One day I started writing it, knowing what it was, and I continue writing it forever, just because I am. There is no more fear, no more reason for nations and families to war with one another. Come aboard, the spaceship Earth is moving through, and into view is its new crew. For Earth is one in love right now. Earth is touching the outer sphere of which the darkness disappears, and oneness is known to all the galaxies. For Earth has come to light the way, to take us forward and onward as a lead planet going beyond the central sun, going beyond the spiritual to the etheric, to the ethers. And all the space brothers have gathered around to watch the bride as she enters the church, where love is waiting to claim the bride. After staying out of sight for so long now, while preparations and fancy trimmings and host and hostess prepare for our wedding, the groom awaits his lovely bride with anticipation, for she is to claim the heart, of which he has awaited his princess in shining ornaments, to come and take, not by violence and not by words, but by the feeling of great anger and anguish, being born and raised out of its conquering past when only it would rule. You know, a princess in shining ornaments sure is welcome after having the prince in shining armor for so long. Yet there was the day when that was what was needed, and it is to be honored, all of the princes who ever marched off to war. Now, however, we are entering the day when the law of the jungle no longer applies. No more will the saying be the survival of the fittest, but the reign of the most loving. So get ready for something big. We are about to enter into the latter days, which were talked about as being so much grander than the former days. The heavens rejoice. The wedding banquet tables are prepared for a feast of fat things, well refined, for anger and anguish are purified. You are ready now to take another evolution, of which you long for. It is an evolution of which many others are taking together with you. For your feelings are all that have mattered. Your feelings are all that you ever need to know what is the path. The God that you are just has to grow, and fear must not hold you back, for fear is only false evidence appearing real. You need not fear now, for you are a God, and you do share power with, not power over. The God and the Goddess are one. Get ready for something big. We are about to enter into the latter days, which were talked about as being so much grander than the former days. Begin now to love all that is by loving all that is. Love your enemy. Love your problems. See them as opportunities and stepping stones to where you want to go. Your enemies are your best teachers, for who else could teach you unconditional love? Jesus knew what was powerful when he said to us to love our enemies. There is only God, only good. All else is unreal, the false evidence, the Maya, the illusion, the dream. Why feed it with our thoughts any longer? Why focus any attention on that is unreal? Be part of the gathering critical mass that will usher in the new age. Be willing to imagine what you wish, not what appears to be real. Be willing to trust your heart more than your head. Lop off your heads and get into your hearts. This is the end of the Dove story.